Alright, welcome back to the Sweat Lab. Today I'm going to show you how to start up the Dart. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up Firefox. And you are going to go ahead and click on this Dart menu icon. And it's going to bring you to this page. And here it's going to load, and it can take a while, and that's okay. During this time, you can start prepping some of your samples. In the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double check that my file name up here is correct, which it is, and that the file location is also correct, so that all my data is being saved in the right place. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and go back to this menu, and you can see that the Dart is loaded and ready. I'm going to put it in standby, and you're going to notice the temperature will start going up. I'm going to make sure that the heater is on. So I want it to stay at 250 Celsius. This is what I like. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is click methods down here at the bottom. You might see different methods at the time. Doesn't really matter. You either will know which method to run because you've been told, or you need to make a new one. In this case, I'm going to click quick strip, and I'm going to go to edit. There's a bunch of different settings in here, and you can change it based on what you're doing for that run. You can name it. You can do pulsing, or you can do scanning. If you do pulsing, you're going to have to select the scan time, so how long will the air stay on from the Dart. Run temperature is 250, and that's why I programmed it earlier to run up the temperature at 250. I'm not going to do contact closure, and so I don't need to worry about this time here. There's positive and negative. We normally keep everything in positive. It still will collect data in negative, just not with as much granularity and fineness. And then you have heat wait time, which is before the run starts. There's about 30-second delay. And then you have post-run heater temperature. So if I'm running another sample, I'm going to want it either in standby at 250. I have not used it ever in run before, and I normally just keep it in standby. Or if I'm done altogether, I can have it set to off. Today I'm going to be running all 12 samples on my mesh card, the quick strip, and I'm starting at position 1. However, if you want to start a different position because you have less samples, or you're continuously using a card that you used before, you can select that position and then how many samples you want. So for example, if I used half the card, that'd be 1 through 6, and so now I want it to start at 7, and I'd want it to run 6 samples. That way it finishes the card. And then you can go ahead and click save. And once you're done with that, you're going to click load, and you're going to be brought to this page. You're going to want to make sure that your temperature is up to speed, and you'll see this start menu. At this time, you can load your quick strip card, which should look just like so, and I'll show you how to load it. Come over here to the Dart system. You load the card like so, fairly easy. And then back to the screen. And before I hit start, what I want to do is come over here and make sure that the instrument is running. Make sure there's no errors. Cleared all those. Everything up here is in normal. And when that happens, I can then start and hit record. Click start there. And what you'll notice is the Dart then goes into position. And it's going to wait for that 30 seconds as we selected in the methods before going to position 1. And then it will go to position 1 and move all the way through 12. And what we can do, make sure everything's happy. Everything's at temperature. I see the timer running. And so I'm going to head to this screen, and I see stuff coming through, so this is a good sign. Everything's normal. The recording is happening. I am happy. And then we can double check and see now that it's going through the different positions and blowing across the card. You'll also hear bursts of air, which is a good sign. When this sample is done running, I'm going to click this view button, and it will show me the data. You can go ahead and check out that video on how to go over the data